Hi guys, and today I'm going to be taking a first look at the Sonic X Godzilla crossover comic. As you can see here, the other week we have these X Sonic Metal Legion, part two of that comic that got announced last week and everything of that second crossover of the D6 Sonic comic and everything. But yeah, this is fantastic. This got announced the other day. The Sonic Godzilla crossover comic. This is just absolutely brilliant. I never knew there, nobody was expecting this crossover with Godzilla, and it just looks absolutely fantastic because they just had a collab in the Sonic Rumble of that Godzilla event pretty recently and everything. But I have no idea if we're gonna be we're having a crossover comic with Godzilla with and Sonic and everyone. This is just absolutely fantastic and everything. So yeah, I'm gonna read the what the comic is about and everything of this crossover. So it says when the King of the Monsters and other I think it's Conic something like that mysterious arrived in the Blue Blurs world. The brilliant evil Doctor Eggman will try to harness the power of the kaiju for his own first goals. Only Sonic and his amazing allies, including Amy, Tails, Knuckles, and Shadow, will only be able to stand in the villain's way and try to send the giant monsters back to their own world. So this is that's the official sort of dictation for this comic here of the Sonic and the Godzilla crossover comic. It's just absolutely fantastic and awesome as well. But yeah, this really excites me because we got two crossover comics now. I believe coming out in this summer and everything. So we got the D6 Sonic, the Metal Legion. That carries on from from the first of the comic. But that the part two's in that D6 Sonic comic. The Metal Legion there. And then we have this one here, another crossover comic, which is the Sonic Godzilla. It's just absolutely fantastic and awesome, and I'm very excited for this comic now. I would expect Sonic and the Godzilla crossover comic. This is just absolutely mind blowing to me. And I don't know about you guys as well. I bet you excited as well about this comic crossover event. It's just absolutely fantastic. So yeah, this is going to be a mini series. It's going to be a four-parter, I believe so, and everything. So this is another series. It's just actually fantastic. This is the second time I'm going to be reading a Sonic comic crossover because I enjoyed the first one, which was the D6 Sonic crossover comic. I really enjoyed that one, and then we got the part two of that one, and this one we got now. We got a Sonic and a crossover and a Godzilla crossover comic. It's just absolutely fantastic. I just can't believe it. It's and the additional covers here, as you can see on screen, are from the different artists. It's just absolutely amazing. This kind of a collab, with Godzilla again and with Sonic. It's going to be absolutely interesting. I'm really excited. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be full of fun. It's gonna be full of fun, fantastic as well. But yeah, this is just amazing news. Again, it got announced. The other day and everything, but it's just absolutely fantastic. We got it's going to be amazing. We've got amazing year for Sonic comics. So we now have the idea with Sonic comics. We've got a good storyline there with Sage and everything, and then we got the DX Sonic Metal Legion, which is part 2 of that crossover comic. And now we have another comic, which is this one here, another comic of a crossover, which is the Sonic X Godzilla. It's absolutely amazing and everything. But yeah, this is again, I'm just full of excitement, and I know you guys are, and I believe you know, a lot of people wanted this crossover event with with Godzilla. I've been reading everything. So yeah, again, this is the story. I think this is going to be. I think Ian Flynn's writing this one of this crossover comic here. But it's just absolutely fantastic. This is again, and I believe Shadow's going to be in this as well. Just as well as Sonic Amy and and Tails and everything. And I think it's just absolutely amazing. But yeah, it's gonna be fantastic. This comic crossover event. It's gonna be absolutely awesome. And so now we have now we have two crossover Sonic comics. It's just absolutely amazing. So yeah, again, it's just got to be fantastic again with these guys. With Dr. Eggman wants his own games. You know what he's like. He just wants to harness the power. That's what it's saying here of the kaiju. For his own nefarious goals and everything. But yeah, it's fantastic. I'm just gonna read some of the section here. What he said. I think it's from Ian Flynn. I think it's something like that. He says here, I'm doing my best to cook up fun scenarios for Jack to draw, and then I'm making sure my panel counts leave enough room for him to properly play around with the fantastic spectacular spectacle with this crossover deserves. There's a Comet Marino. I'm fascinated by the scale of life, how we he said perceive life forms differently from bacteria to planet-wide ecosystem, I think it's from macro to something like that. This particular character combination allows me to explore that in a fun way, and it's been really satisfying. I hope our readers agree with the result is concept mix of these two visual focuses small speedsters and massive monsters that delivers the bus, the best of both worlds. That's some of the comments there. From comment from I think it's Manrino. That says that there, but that's actually fantastic. So yeah. So we got from again. I just got a recap of what we got. What this year's Sonic comics we got. So we got the IDW Sonic comics. We got the DX Metal Legion of that crossover comic, and now we have this one. They got the Sonic X Godzilla crossover comic as well. Yeah, it's going to be a fantastic year for for Sonic comics. It's going to be absolutely amazing. So that's all the details for you guys of the Sonic Godzilla crossover comic and everything. And hope you guys hope you guys and me enjoy going through all the details of the comics here and all the lowdown and everything. So yeah, so that's the Godzilla Sonic comic crossover. I'd love to hear your comments down below. What you think of this this crossover comic with Godzilla and Sonic and everything. It's absolutely fantastic. So that's all the details for you guys of the Sonic X Godzilla crossover comic. Again, feel free to comment down below what you think of this crossover comic with Godzilla. And I'd just like to say thank you very much for watching. And also check out my other videos for your house content for other other Sonic comics to do, like I did other Sonic comics, D6 Sonic comics, and also I'm going to be covering this one as well, the Sonic X Godzilla comic crossover event as well. So yeah, just like to say thank you very much for watching, and thank you.